Hey everybody, my name is Casey and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see, we are on my new island. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys some tips on kind of your first days on your new island. And I also want to talk to you guys about my plans for this new island and my plans for my YouTube channel as well. So I kind of want to talk to you guys a little bit more one-on-one and just share some of my thoughts and ideas with you all. And Diva just gave us a DIY. I believe it's for a leaf umbrella. And then she mentions we can go ahead and take Tom Nook's free DIY service at Resident Services. And so over here is just where I have my villagers' tents placed. So Diva is one of my starters. And then we have this cutie over here, Rolled. He is my other starter. He's actually really, really cute. He's always fishing. And so one other thing I want to do on this island, if you all are interested, is show you more of my villagers. I know I haven't done that a lot on my past islands, but anyways, here is the map I chose to start out with. I'm really tempted to do a no terraforming island, but then as soon as I say that, I'm like, no, I have all of these ideas for terraforming. I couldn't really do a lot of terraforming on my last island, so I think we're gonna do terraforming on this one, but my starting map was pretty good overall. And then here we have the resident services tent, so we're just gonna go in here and see what we have to start on for this island and talk to Tom Nook. I'm gonna take this island slightly slower than my past islands. I'm still gonna go to like treasure islands and whatnot, but I really want to try and like enjoy the game kind of for what it is. On my last island, I really struggled with feeling inspired and creative, and I don't know why. I mean, as I'm thinking back now, like after Daisy was done, that was my 6th fully completed island in Dream Address. So, you know, after you do these types of things for a while, it's only normal that you're going to get a little bit burnt out. And I just unfortunately experienced a lot of that burnout on Daisy. And also I was just kind of dealing with a lot personally. I got like really sick when I was like about a quarter of the way or 3/4 of the way done with that island. And so it was a bit of a struggle, but you know, we did it. The Dream Address is out. Go check out that tour. I will link it above. But anyways, back into this video. So it looks like we are going to be needing to get some materials for a fishing rod. And so we need 5 tree branches. I don't have that much room in my inventory. I did go to a treasure island and just grab a couple, what I think are like necessities, just like the golden tools recipes and like a DIY workbench. And so I'm going to go ahead, run around and collect all of the materials for the fishing rod and then go back into resident services and take the DIY workshop. Can we just appreciate how freaking adorable Tommy is with his little flag just walking around? And he's so precious. I wish that they could like move out of the shop on our islands like after everything is upgraded, but I just think he's so adorable. He's so small and cute. But let's go ahead and go back into the resident services tent. We do have all of the materials needed for the fishing rod, so we should be able to just step up here, talk to Tom, and craft it. So let's go ahead and do that. Yes, Tom, I know how to use a DIY workbench. This is literally my 7th island, but thank you. So we will just go ahead, finish crafting this, and then we will talk to Tom and see what else we have to do. I believe I can start to go and get creatures to donate to Tom, and then we can get started on the museum. That's kind of my goals for this video, is to be able to get the museum placed down and get Blathers on our island. And so it looks like he is sending me over the little app to make DIY recipes before. And the reason why I have all those recipes in my inventory is I couldn't learn them until I did this workshop. And so now that we did that, we can go ahead and learn those recipes and then get started on the next little portion of my new island. Oh, I haven't even said it. My new island's name, you probably saw it on the map, but my new island's name is Strawberry. So I am the worst with island names. The worst. I'm so picky. And for this island, I really tried to just like take everything a little bit more like, I guess with like a grain of salt. Like normally with my map layout or like I don't like my flyover. Like, I can be really picky, but this time I just try to be like, okay, how often is my flyover going to be seen? Probably not too often. My map layout, I wanted to have a little bit of room between the airport and resident services, so I felt that that distance was good. But the island name, I was just like, I wanted to name my last island Clementine. I didn't end up going with that, and so this time I was just like, let me just think of some fruits. And so I was just like, strawberry. Like, that's it. That's the name. And so that's what I am calling this island. As far as the theme, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna be doing like maybe springcore again, or maybe just kind of like a vintage. I don't know. I know I've done those styles before, so if there's any styles you'd like to see me do, definitely leave a comment below. But I just want to make an island where I feel, I guess, the most creative, and that makes everything, I guess, just a lot easier. Like, creating content on Daisy was really hard for me because I wasn't enjoying the builds. Everything was so new, and I'm happy I did it because it pushed me outside of my comfort zone, and I kind of know how to work with different themes now. But I want to do something that is making, obviously, you guys enjoy the videos, but also making sure that I am feeling creative and happy while I'm creating content. So I hope that makes sense. But if there's any themes you'd like to see, let me know. I've done a lot of different themes. I've done like a summer island. I've done a bunch of islands in spring. I do have a playlist of all of my island tours if you'd like to see what I've done already. But I just kind of wanted to fill you guys in a little bit and let you know what I'm planning on doing for my theme. Right now, I'm just kind of gonna go with the flow and see what ends up happening. But anyways, now I'm gonna just go ahead and quickly learn the rest of these DIY recipes, and then I'm gonna start collecting Nook miles. That is my other goal for this video, is to get 5,000 Nook miles so I can pay off my loan on my tent. Also, I think it's ridiculous that we have a loan on a tent. Like, Tom, it's literally just a tent. Stop. But anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some fishing. And so I haven't fished in this game in so long, and actually the last game that I did fishing in was Stardew Valley, and the controls are different on the Switch, so it took me some like getting used to. Like, on Animal Crossing, I believe you just throw it in and it's the A button, and then when you want to pull it out, it's the A button again. But on Stardew, it's A and then B on the Joy-Cons, and so I was kind of like tripping up a little bit over it, and so I eventually got the hang of it. But I'm gonna just go around and catch some fish really quickly. So I started my game off in March. It's like really early March. That's why the grass is kind of like a brownish green color. So I'm not entirely certain of like all of the different types of fish and bugs that I can catch during the season, but I just want to get enough to donate to Tom so I can go ahead and open up the museum and place Blather's tent down. That's another thing. I was really considering keeping Blathers in his tent. I did that for one of my previous islands. I think it was Wildwood or Wildflower. One of them, I kept him in his tent. I wasn't sure if keeping him in his tent is something that would prevent me from being able to unlock the DLC, but it is not. I was playing last night and I actually had Blathers in his tent, and I got the cutscene with Lottie and Tom Nook where they go into the airport, so that's good to know. At least I can still access the DLC. But anyways, back into the video. So now we're just going to go ahead and donate some of the fish we caught to Tom, and then I believe the number we need to donate is maybe 5 creatures or 10, and then you can unlock Blather's tent. So here's kind of like the dialogue where he says that he's gonna go ahead and send it to his friend, and then we just came back out. I'm gonna catch a couple more bugs. I haven't done this in so long. I remember when I first started playing Animal Crossing, the bug off event was one of my favorite things. I had this friend and him and I would play together and just do the bug off like nonstop. So I really do like catching bugs in Animal Crossing. Maybe I can do that a bit more on this island. And now I'm kind of just going through, looking at my Nook miles, seeing what else I can do to go ahead and get up to 5,000. And so also here we have cute little Tommy wandering around again with his little flag. I just think he's so cute. I had to get another picture of him. Like, he's such a cute little baby. Wait, imagine if you could have him like live on your island as a villager. That would be next level. I know we can do it in the DLC, but that would be really cute. And then you could just see him like walking to work in the morning to the shop. But we took that picture to get some more Nook miles. So if you take a photo, you'll get the island Shutterbug. And then I also have this Nook phone life. I'm not sure how many times you have to use your Nook phone to get these miles, but but just use it a couple times and then you should get that Nook Miles. And then I'm going to just do a couple more tasks to go ahead and unlock some more Nook Miles. So if you change it's either passport photo or comment or title, one of those three things. So I usually just take a silly little photo in the beginning and then change around the comment and title to see if I can get Nook Miles. So I didn't get any there for the photo, but those are just some other little tips I have for gaining Nook Miles along the way. If you're looking to gain them really quickly, just get all of the golden tools, pick them up, and then you will have over 5,000 like almost immediately. But as I said, I'm trying to do this island a little bit slower. So now what we're going to do is just give Tom the rest of the creatures so then we can get Blather's tent. And so I'm going to just go ahead and donate these last couple bugs that we have right here. So now I believe we should get the dialogue where Tom's phone rings and it's going to be Blathers that's calling him. Yep. So Blathers, is that you? Oh, what's splendid timing? Yes. Do you remember the venture we discussed? I'm currently stationed on an island called Strawberry. And then he just kind of talks about the local fauna and basically asking Blathers if he would like to open up a museum here. And so after this little dialogue right here, Tom should say that he needs us to help him pick out a spot for Blathers museum. And so we will get the tent and then we will go ahead and place it. I actually have an idea of where I want to have it. If you remember on my map, I kind of had some natural, there was a little kind of cove in the second and third level of terraforming, or between the first and second level. I'll show you guys where that is right now. I'm going to just place it in there in case I do decide to keep it in his tent. I will have some kind of natural terraforming to work with right away. Again, not sure if I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to just catch some more bugs along the way to us placing the museum down, because we will have to donate, I believe it's 10 or 15 creatures to Blathers. I really should have this memorized by now because this is literally my 7th island, but it's a work in progress. But anyways, we're just going to take our vaulting pole, and the little space I was talking about is right over here through all of these trees. And you guys, the weeds actually on this island are not driving me as crazy as I thought they would. Maybe I'm just kind of used to them right now, but they're not driving me that crazy. I do want to see if when I unlock Harv's Island, if I can use Leaf's weed pickup service. That would be amazing. So I'm going to try and leave as many as I can possibly stand to look at. But anyways, this is a little cove I was talking about that I am going to place down Blather's tent. So I think this is a good spot for it. And then I think all we have left to do for this video is earn a couple extra Nook Miles. I have some ideas for that. And so here we are. I'm going to just take a look at the tasks that I still have left to do, or that I can do, I should say. I could catch more bugs, but I'm not seeing a lot of different bugs right now. I could probably time travel to tonight, but I don't really want to do that. So I'm looking through these, and then we have clam and collected, and then we have this beast shellfish one. So if you go around your beach, pick up all of the shells, which I'm doing right now, and then go ahead and sell them to Tommy in the tent, you will be able to go ahead and get the Nook Miles for that. So I'm just going to kind of skip through collecting all the shells and come back to Timmy. Sorry if I'm mixing up their names. I don't know exactly who is in what spot, but it looks like Timmy is in the tent. So we sold all of our seashells, and now we should be able to collect those Nook Miles. And so after this achievement, we will be at 3,750. So just a couple more to go. Oh, and then we get another one for selling stuff. So this will bring us to over 4,000. And so as you can see here, we can go ahead and write on the bulletin board to get another achievement for the Nook Mile. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So for the bulletin board, I'm recording this on Valentine's Day. I'm literally just going to draw a heart, and it's kind of tricky to draw with my Joy-Cons, but I'm going to just draw a heart and then the date so I can kind of remember when I started this island. So there we go. We have that all done, and then we should be able to also create a custom design. It doesn't have to be super detailed. Literally, I'm just going to go through all of these steps right here, open up the designs and do change design, and then I'm just going to place one dot right here and then hit confirm, and then that will also give us Nook Miles. And I'm hoping that should possibly be enough to get us to 5,000 Nook miles. Let's see. So if we go ahead and claim the bulletin board benefit, this is going to be 300. I think the other one is going to be, yep, first custom design. That's going to be 500. Okay, so we need 150 more. So I'm trying to look through here and see what else we can get. We have exterior decorator. I don't have any furniture right now, so I can't do that one. I don't know, extra credit. So, okay, this is talking about the passport. So I think earlier, the one thing I forgot to do is change my title on my passport. So I'm going to just do that now. I'm going to just add a comment. I'm just going to write hi. And then if you hit A again and go to title, you can choose between all of these different words. I'm sure you guys all know this, but I'm going to just do like traveling artist and then confirm. And then that should get us to 5,000 Nook miles. And then I will pay off my loan to Tom. I'm not going to show that part because it's just a bunch of Tom talking, but I'm going to go ahead and time travel to the next day, show you everything like my house updated and then where Blather's tent is. So here we are. We have my updated house right here. And then I don't love the colors of it, but it's okay. We'll eventually be able to go ahead and customize that. And then if we run over here past resident services to the left across this river right here, I will show you where Blather's tent is placed down. And so I have it right here, and of course, there's a big tree in the way, so you guys can't even see it that well, but I think you get the idea. But I hope this video was able to kind of help you guys if you're restarting your Animal Crossing island, and I wanted to also share kind of my plans for this new island, Strawberry. I don't, again, know what theme I'm fully gonna do, but let me know if you have any themes you'd like to see in the comments below. But thank you all so much for watching. I'm really excited to restart my Animal Crossing island and actually do an island that I am going to enjoy and feel creative with. I can and will make more of these kind of beginning videos for you guys. If you'd like, let me know as well. I can record a lot of the beginning phases of my island. So if that's something you're interested in, I can kind of do a little Let's Play series. But other than that, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you enjoyed this video. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you in the next one. Bye.